Hello, everyone. It's been a couple days since I did a live, so I thought I'd jump on here. I am just I'm just getting off my W-2. Hope everybody's been having a good start of the week so far. My days at work have been very busy. It's been one thing after another, after another, after another. It does make the day go by fast. Well, we got some things going on at work that I'm just praying that will all work out. Not with me per se, but just in general. Um, I don't know. It seems like when it gets that time of season, it just kind of gets funny. Like some wacky stuff starts happening. I don't know. Just it's kind of crazy. But here it is Tuesday, November 11th. It is Veterans Day. So if anybody that is watching that's in the military or has been in the is in the military or has been in the military, I want to say thank you for your service. If it weren't for you, a lot of things would be in total disarray. So I'm very thankful for that. I had an uncle who was in the Air Force for a number of years. He actually retired um, to the Air Force, and they have a lot of good programs. Like the retirement package, I believe, is very good. And the funny thing about it is, my son is in the Air Force Reserves. So I wonder what my uncle would have thought about that. When my son first mentioned that he was interested in going into the service, um, I was thinking about my uncle. Hello. I will be able to read the chat in a moment. I am currently on my drive home, so I am going to spend more time on the road with my eyes on the road than in the chat, which I'm sure everyone would appreciate. So, but I also wanted to get on here because I feel like I've been making friends and family here, and um, I'd like to get on here and see how everybody's doing, what everybody's doing. If you're new coming into my stream, I am a Nana of five. Hi, Deb. I'm a Nana of five, which means I'm a grandma of five children, grandchildren, and a mother of three children. Only one of the children have given me the five. I have, she's given me actually three, and I have two bonus babies because when she married her husband, she got a bonus of two children. So that is awesome. Um, if you're wondering what my channel is all about, Everyday Nana. So you never know what I'm going to do each day. Um, but except for one thing, except for one thing, you'll know that I'm going to do every day. Every day I have a positive, it's called a morning affirmation. That's what I have named it, morning affirmation. I do that every morning before I drive to work. I have a positive affirmation book I read out of. It is based on every day of the year. And what I found was that there's so much negativity in the world that we need positivity in the world. So if I could do something positive that would make me feel good to read every day and may make others feel better, to hear every morning, that's what I wanted to do. So that's what I've been doing. I am really getting good on these lights, like not having many lights to deal with. So bear with me. I will be home soon, just getting on the freeway here. But thank you everyone who is joining my stream and willing to share some of your time with me. And then I am not on my I'm not alone while I'm on my drive home. So that's awesome. Um, this is the time of season where you're gonna get it's gonna get dark fast. And I was going to buy one of these special lights, I guess, that help people that have like depression during this time of the year because it gets dark so fast. And then it totally throws me off because, like, for example, if you can see, it's starting to get dark now. Um, let's see if you can see. Uh, you can see it's getting darker. Um, so close to the time I get home, it will be dark. Like it's 5 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time rolls around, it will be dark. So I really don't like that. And apparently there's a light, a special light that you can get on Amazon that you look into it. Apparently, I think, I don't know for sure, but it's supposed to help you with your seasonal depression. That's what I call it, seasonal depression. Um, I like it when it stays lighter longer. Who doesn't? On Sunday here in the Midwest where I live, it was snowing. I mean, it was flurries. There were gusts of wind that produced snow flurries, okay? And I didn't think they were going to stay on the ground because I knew that we were going to be getting warmer temperatures. And so, like, for today, on my car clock, it says it's 51 degrees, but just the other day it was like in the 20s, like 21 degrees, I think it got down to. And by this weekend, we're supposed to be getting into the 60s. So it's just that time of season where the weather is kind of crazy, doesn't know what it wants to do, it seems like. Um, I was doing gig work, which pertains to uh, Shipt, which is like shopping for Target, Spark, which is like shopping for Walmart. Um, those are the main two. I would rather shop groceries and deliver that than to stop and get restaurant orders. One of the reasons is that you don't have as many trips, and to me, you're making more money. So that's why I like to do that. But I have decided that I'm going to do it on the weekends. Well, on the weekend, at least one full weekend a month. I mean, so one full weekend, and then the other weekend I alternate. So what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say one. So for example, this weekend I'm going to do gig work. The weekend after I'll do gig work until like 11:30 or so, and then I'll be going to pick up my grandson and spending the rest of the weekend with him. Then the following weekend I'll do my gig work. So it's gonna go like that. Um, in the past I've tried to do an order in the morning and then go to my W-2 and then just too much working, and I have to give myself a break because I don't make bad money at my W-2. It's just that I need a little bit extra. So I want to live my life and not be working 24/7. I am glad that I get to alternate weekends, and so one weekend I'll spend it with my grandson, and then that next week I'll do gig work, and then the next weekend I'll spend it with my granddaughter. So it'll work like that. Hello, Colleen. Yes, I hope everyone's doing well. I am just about to my destination, and then I'll be able to look at the stream better. So thank you for your help in my stream, Colleen. You're a sweetheart. I am, oh my goodness. Oh, good. I can go now. I was going to say the light's turning red, and I couldn't even go. Um, oh, but anyway, Colleen, I've been running your live streams all day while I'm at work. Yesterday, I ran Sally D Realities. I guess it's called playlist, not live streams. Your playlist I ran all day. Yesterday, I ran Sally D's Realities playlist all day. Tomorrow, I am going to run. Why can't I think of his name right now? Well, we all know him. We all love him, and I can't think of his name right now. Oh my goodness! Oh, embarrassing. Um, he comes on at night, and he and he's awesome. And he usually lets us tag along as he's doing Uber rides. He doesn't put anybody on blast. Like he does not show his customers at all. He's a very sweet guy, and guess what? I'm home. But do you see? Look how much darker it's gotten since I started driving. That's how quick. Okay. Tornado. Yes. Tornado. Thank you, Colleen. Oh, Aries World is in here. Hello, Aries World. Okay. I'm going to go back up now. All right. So we have Southwest Carpenter, who's golf. Actual, hello. Coming to, okay, I don't know that. Abdel Rahim, nice. Deb says, hi, Nana. And I can't understand that one. Sorry. Lego, maybe you should just drive, get off your phone. Maybe you should let me talk because that's what I like to do. And I didn't spend any time looking at my chat. Charlie says, sometimes I lay on the kitchen floor and pretend to be a crumb. Interesting. Colleen says, hi, Yvonne. Virtual social retreat. Being a crumb sounds nice. Interesting. Queen of Hustling. Hi, Yvonne. Hi, Queen. Gully Cricket Live. Hello, ma'am. It's what it is. Nana, you look like a doll. Oh, thank you so much. Sarah, drive safe. Yep, I drove safe when I got home. Uh, Gully Cricket Live. My live 4 p.m. according to India time. It is what it is. Nana, nana, nana. It is what it is. Gully, you kind of crazy. Aries World says, hello, Yvonne. Hi, Chris. Jimmy, Joey. Heroin? It is what it is. Hello. Hello. Chris says, it is what it is. Gully, Cricket, Live, Sarah, Queen of Hustling. Hello. It is what it is. Womp, womp, womp. It is what it is. Aries, I love you. Aries World, Yvonne, do you like doing that more? My W, I'm sorry, Chris, if you're on here, do I like doing what more? Um, Aries says it is what it is. Right back at ya. Thank you, Colleen, for helping me out. Um, Duskin, yo, I have a question for you for internet research. Okay, whatever. It is what it is. Okay, I'm not reading that. Chris says it probably takes a little more time. Oh, I do like doing Spark and Ship better than Uber Eats. It is what it is. I am trans by now. Okay. That's a con. My dog. Okay, I'm not reading that. Should I wait till it's a cold? No, I'm not reading that either. Emo says Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you too. It is what it is. Not. Oh, I'm not reading that either. Stussicon, what if it's squid? Oh, I'm not reading that either. Jesus loves himself. Uh, okay. Thank you, Colleen. Eric, Chris says, hello, Colleen's Corner. And Colleen says, thank you, my friend. No problem. I know you're talking about me recording, playing your playlist. Not a problem at all. It is what it is. Okay, back shots. Colleen says, hi, Aries World. Uh, Kyoto Sun. Oh, thank you for the emojis. Yep, oh, tornado I was referring to. Yes, he is. Mikey, hello, Mikey. He says hello. And Exy says, I am from Turkey. Well, welcome to the stream. Colleen says, good grief. I know, right? Mikey says, hello, Colini Weenie. Rosebud. Hi, Rosebud. Mikey says, hello, Rosebud. Whoop. Colleen says, Mike. Rosebud says, hi, Mike.
Colleen says hi, Rosebud. Rosebud says hi, Colleen. Um, Damien. Hi from Alberta, Canada. Well, hello. Welcome in. Mikey says lots of spicy questions tonight, eh? Yes, many spicy questions it is. Hi, Sonny. How are you? Nice to see you're on here. I wanted to say nice to see you, but I can't see you. So how can I say nice to see you? Nice to know you're on here. So there you go. Rosebud says hi, Sonny. Um, there is only one God, so that's the one I support. Sonny says hi, Mike. Mike says hello, Sonny Bunny. Sonny says hi, Rosebud. Shannon, what are your thoughts on? J- okay, I don't want to talk about politics in here. So sorry. Sonny says hi. I'm sick with a head and chest cold. Oh, I'm sorry, Sonny. That's no fun. Jasmine says hello. Um, Mikey says parole is bad juju. Yes. Rosebud says, oh, sorry to hear, Sonny. Wishing you a speedy recovery. Yes, for sure. Sonny says, thanks, Rosebud. Colleen's Corners and some cute emojis. Ooh, look at that. I'm about caught up. Average Bishop, what's your secret? I don't have a secret. Mikey says, in corn we try. Oh, and then he gives the corn emojis. Oh my goodness, Mikey. Alan Jones says hi from the UK. Hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping in. Man says, are you the sun because you are brightening up my day? Oh, that's so sweet. But no. But alas, I am not. Yeah, I learned about not to say anything about that. Mikey says corny but classic. Yes, for sure. Man says thanks. Um, what else was I talking about now? Okay, so I went back to work, my W-2. Everybody missed me. It's nice to be missed. I'm just gonna wait until these people pass by. They're gonna think I'm nuts talking to myself. Won't be the first time somebody thought I was nuts. Won't be the last. Man says, are your parents bakers? Because oh, I think you've been on here saying stuff like that to me before. That's so sweet. But my mama has passed, and I just have my father left. But neither one was a baker. Um, but yeah, Mick, 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 what? Okay, all right. Thank you, Sonny. Mikey says Lucy wags her tail when I call her a cutie pie. Well, that's so sweet. I mean, it is an endearing comment. Nickname? Yeah, it is an endearing nickname. Okay. Some people also, some other people are also coming home, but they were coming in such a direction that they didn't see that I was on my phone. So that's all good. Um, Chin Music, my friend Nick Gers says hi. Hello. Um, my grandfather used to call me Sweetie Pie when I was a little girl. Um, he would say, Sweetie Pie, and then he would say, "Smile, you're on candid camera." I'm sure nobody in the stream has probably heard of Candid Camera. Maybe Colleen, maybe Sunny, probably nobody else. But that wasn't a show back in the day. It was actually pretty good. Greetings from Iceland. Well, welcome in from Iceland. Welcome in. What is the weather really like in Iceland? I've never really been anywhere. I could probably tell you on one hand how many places. I mean, I've been to Florida, I've been to California, I've been to Wisconsin. I live in Minnesota. Um, I've been to Georgia, uh, Illinois, Indiana. That's it. Colleen says, "Oh yeah, heavy snow tonight. Oh man, heavy snow. That happens a lot here where I live, but not yet." Rosebud says, "I know Candid Camera. I like that show." Oh, good, Rosebud, you like that show. Yeah, I thought it was a good show. Will Ferrell filmed here his Fire Saga film 2021. We are 54 miles away from the next neighbors. Wow. Hi, Rubberneck. How are you? Welcome to the stream, Rubberneck. Colleen gives some fun emojis. She says, "Hi, Rubberneck." Rubberneck says, "Hi, Colleen." And you're good? Oh, I'm glad you're good, Rubberneck. Awesome. I still have a little bit of a tickle in my throat, but otherwise, for the most part, I'm pretty good. I'm getting better. Rubberneck says, "Hi, Rosebud." Rubberneck says, "Oh, good." Sunny says, "Hi, Rubberneck." Yes, I like it. Do you see how dark it is now? Let me show you how dark it is now. Whoop, hold on. Look how dark it got. And I've only been on for 28 minutes. So, yeah, it gets dark quick. I am close to a light, so that's helpful so you can see me. Rubberneck says it's darker here in it's Rubberneck says I'm dark. It's darker here. I'm in Michigan. Oh, okay. Nice. Um, trying to think of the first thing I want to say is Detroit, Michigan, but I was wondering if I knew somebody in Detroit, Michigan. Colleen says, "Night, everyone." Oh, good night, Colleen. Thank you for stopping in the stream. And you have a wonderful evening and God bless. Okay. Um, hopefully you'll watch my positive of my morning affirmation in the morning. I have no idea what it's going to be about, but I like reading it and I like, you know, being able to help you if I can. So, and I know you were playing my playlist, Colleen, and I appreciate it. Um, everyone that's on here, I am trying to get more hours. I had started out my I started out doing YouTube as a hobby, which it is still a hobby, but I think it would be neat to get monetized. I just think it would be cool. And I right now I have 339 subscribers, so it's actually more subscribers than I thought I would ever get. Um, but on that note, that means that I'm close to 500, which if you had enough watch hours, you could get partially monetized. But I have nowhere close to um, the amount you need to get halfway monetized because I only have 192 hours. And I think you need, how many do you need, Sonny? Uh, or anybody else that's on here that knows? And thank you for the emojis, Colleen. Hi, Wiley Coyote. Your hot toys, Grandma. Um, wow. Are you sure you want to make that 340? Oh, well, thank you so much. Thank you. Papaya says hi. Hello. 1,000 hours. Oh, okay. So as you see, I'm very, very far away from that. Um, Pika said, "How's your Tuesday going, Nana?" My Tuesday is going pretty good. I worked my W-2 and I turned on the stream to on my way home, and it doesn't take me long to get home. So that's a good thing. Jaheim says, "We love you." Well, thank you. And it's too early says, "You're welcome." Pika says, "Hi." Rosebud says, "I will run your playlist." Thank you, Rosebud. I appreciate that. Um, Rami says, "Please do not tie your hair like that." Well, the reason why I do, in case anybody's wondered why it's always like this, is because when it touches my face starts to itch and it drives me nuts. So I just brush it back to get out of my face. Also, I have a job where it gets kind of warm and I feel it's cooler to be off my neck. Rubberneck says, "So if anyone here could play some of your stuff while they sleep, that would..." Yes, 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 Rubberneck. If anybody could do it while they're sleeping, that'd be awesome. I turn it down low, all the way, so so you can't hear it to interrupt your sleep. And if you just ran it, that would be awesome. That would be such a help to me, and I would appreciate it so much. Rubberneck, you'll try to help out with my watch hours. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Pika says, "What's the temp outside?" Here it's 51. HHH says hi. Pika says, "You're a rapper or singer?" No, I'm a chatter. I chat a lot. But no, I don't rap or sing. Sunny says, "Yvonne, you wear your hair the way you want to wear your hair." Thank you, Sunny. I do. I like the length of my hair, and my daughter always told me not to cut it, not to ever, well, not to ever, but to keep it long for as long as I can because a lot of people can't have long hair. And it actually drives me crazy when I'm at home because it's like I have so much of it, and then Seems to be like all over the house. But then I keep growing it in, so I'm not gonna be concerned that, oh no, I'm losing my hair because it all comes back. So Laura says you look good today. Well, thank you so much. It's also in the dark. Rubberneck says hi, Sunny. Hi, Laura. Sunny says hi, Rubberneck. Laura says hi. Lewis, Lewis Cat Official YouTube channel. This ain't rock and roll. This is, I don't even know what that is, but I don't really, I don't know what the word is. I really don't want to say it. Pika says, would you ever want to be a rapper singer? No, not really. Pika says, bless you. Um, I never thought about it, to be honest. Sunny says, I don't know why Lewis means either. Oh, yeah, you don't know what that means either. Oh, look who showed up. Hey, Sally! Sally D's reality check. Hi, sister friend. Hi, sister friend. Rubberneck says, I don't think it's a nice comment. Yeah, I don't think so either. That's why I decided that I should not say it. Sunny says, what? Harris says, hey, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Jean says, been here, out on dinner shift. Well, thank you so much, Jean. It's nice to know that you've been here and you're running my stream. I appreciate that. Sally D says, making dinner. Oh, what are you making for dinner, Sally? I'm having leftovers of what I had yesterday. Sunny says, hi, Dean. Uh, okay. Now, I want to be respectful, but when somebody gives me an order, then I generally tend not to do it. And meow, Nico, you just ordered me to do something. Sunny says, I'm more sick, Dean. Oh, Rosebud says, hi, Sally. Sally says, hi, Dean and Sunny. Each, oh, Dean says, hey, Sunny, Sally, and of course you, Yvonne. Hello. Sunny, thank you for the emojis, but oh, coughing and hacking and oh, I wish you felt better, Sunny. That's no fun. Jean says Sunny with heart emojis. Sally says leftover spicy pork chops. Mmm. Mashed potatoes. Mmm. Corn. Mmm. And then saute mushrooms and spinach. Ooh, that sounds good. Pika says hypothetical question. What if you knew a music exec and they said, Nana, we've got $5 million USD annually for you. If you would want to be a rapper and singer, what would you say? I would say, can my daughter do it in my place because she sounds better than I do? Rose, that's what I would say. Rosebud says, hi, Dean. Sunny said, thanks, Dean. Sally D says, hi, Rosebud. Dean says, hey, Rosebud. Sunny says, Taco Tuesday, my dinner. Oh, well, you're still eating, so that's good. So did you have to go get it, Sunny, or did one of your kids go get it for you? I mean, your sons. I don't even know why I have this on. It becomes a part of me. Hi. my throat. But it could be worse, so there is that. I am going to be right back. Hold on one moment. Well, actually, I can still talk to you. I just, I'm hiding the view right now because I don't want people to know my business. Thank you. Okay. Talk now. I just didn't want to talk when I was passing somebody. Okay, Sonny says Jeremy went and got it. Sorry, I was closing my curtains. You don't gotta be sorry. It's probably dark there now because it's dark here. Pika says, I feel ya. Sally D says, Yvonne, are you at that strip club again? Yes, Sally, I'm at the strip club again. How did you know? Oh my gosh, I don't know. You found me out. I've been trying to stay away from the strip club, but it's just so hard, you know? I know you know Sally D, because isn't that where we met? Rubberneck says, I gotta go. It's dinner time. I will go run your playlist tonight to help you out. Thank you, Rubberneck. Sunny says, LOL, Sally. Rubberneck says, bye. Sunny says, goodbye, Rubberneck. Rubberneck says, you're welcome, Nana. Yes. All right. Ugh. Hold on, sorry. I don't know why this is acting goofy. Favorite type of music. Hold on 1 minute. I'm trying to figure out why I can't get back on here. Oh, I'm not trying to do that. Oh, I just figured out how to do the green screen, Dean. I didn't know. Here's a cool picture. I don't know if it's showing it. Oh, it's acting goofy because you're supposed to pay him first. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, look at that. Okay. Here I am. Oh, that is so crazy. It's because the music starts and then they dance. Dean says, there you go. See, this, you don't know unless you play with it, I'm finding out. So, okay, Dean, so how do I get rid of... Oh, okay. I found out something else. That's cool. You don't know these things unless you play around with it. So that's good to know. Okay, so Golly says, hello, ma'am. Please support me. I'm really trying hard to support myself, Gully. So sorry. Pika says, cool lights. Oh, yes. You can see me now. There's light. Gully says, join my live 4 p.m. India Standard Time. I have no idea what time that is. My time. Laura says, last time I saw you, you were in a car. Yes! Abracadabra. Dean gave me the thumbs up. I have not figured out why. I have visible on my Samsung phone, and I get so many spam calls. I have not given my phone number out to anyone, okay? The only thing that I stream off of my phone, the other phone, is Spark. And I do some of my YouTube stuff on it. But other than that, I don't know why I get so many spam calls. It's crazy. Sally D says, okay, I could have said a couple things right there, but I didn't. So I see I have discipline. I have discipline. Oh, Sally, you got discipline. That's why you're my friend, because you have discipline. Dean says, Sally, there's the music. LOL. Yeah, right? There was music. Sunny says, discipline is hard sometimes, Sally. Yeah, right? Sunny says, I mean in general, LOL. 5. Well, I'm not sure what that says. Greetings from Russia. Well, welcome in, Russia. Nice to have you stop in. Sally says, Yvonne, where's the dancer? I hear the music. I'm hiding the dancer. I don't want you to see him. He doesn't have much on. Gully says, Sunny, bro, support me. Sally, please support me. Gully, I'm sorry. Are you going to say anything else to us but support you? Because none of us really here have the money to support you. So, Liam says, sorry, I just got in. What do you mean by discipline? Does anybody else want to answer that? Jason says, what's your favorite food? My favorite food used to be shrimp. What is my favorite food now? I guess it's still shrimp. What is your favorite food, Jason? Sunny says, don't sell, promote. Sunny says, you will be hidden. And she has spoken, and she has the powers to make it so that you are hidden. So please don't spam the chat. Pika, ever been to any concerts? Dean says Yvonne support as in watch his channel. Okay, okay. Thank you, Dean. I'm sorry about that. Dean, what time is the time he's on? If you saw that the time he listed, because I know you're good about that stuff. Liam says, why I don't want to answer the question. I'm curious. I'm confused. I just got in. Jason says chicken tikka masala. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds real good. Sonny says yes, probably Dean, but it's rude. Yeah, it is. Dean says yes, Sonny. Sally D says discipline as in saying things I should not say that are inappropriate, joking around. Yes, yes. Knowing when to say something out loud and when to just keep it to yourself. It's a form of discipline. Sonny says maybe I'm just in a grouchy mood, lol. Oh, you're fine, Sonny. You're fine. Mibwaj Alpha says hello. Sally says, it's all good, Sonny. I'm in a goofy mood because I'm extra tired. You're not feeling well, so it's good. I love you. Hold on 1 minute. I need to get a drink. Sally, what time did you get up this time? And Sonny says, thank you, Sally. And Midwatch says, please, where are you? Well, Midwatch, I am from the United States. I live in the United States. I live in the Midwest. It is 5:45 p.m. Central Standard Time where I'm currently located. Toby says, hi, I'm new here. I left my lighter in the refrigerator. Well, that's not a good place to leave your lighter, but you should go get it. Hater says, I must say that's your beautiful Nana. Love watching your video. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Mel says, I am from India. Please shout out me. I just did. I hope. Midwatch says, wow, me. I am located in Cameron. Is that Cameron? Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you too. Welcome to the stream. I like meeting new people. Yosuk, you have 5 kids. I have 5 grandchildren. So Nana, where I'm from, means like grandma. It's just another name for grandma. And I have 5 grandchildren. Thank you for your help, Dean. I always appreciate it. Sally says, I got up about 2:30 a.m., but then I was going to get a shower at 4 a.m., but I sat down and fell back asleep, so I slept for an hour there. Well, you need sleep because you always have a hard time sleeping. What's going on, Sally, that you don't get enough sleep? Is your mind racing? Are you thinking about something? Are you stressing out over something? That's when I typically don't get a lot of rest. Thank you, Dean. Sally says, but I actually had a little nap with Gabriel, my doggie. It was very nice cuddling with him. Oh, that's nice. Yes, dogs can be so cuddly. I have my grandpa Prince, but he's not allowed on any furniture. My daughter won't allow him to get on any furniture. Offer deals. Hi, madam. How are you? I am well. How are you? You're good. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear it. So, Dean, if you're able to say, I don't know if you are, but if you're able to say, are you having a good dinner shift? Offer deal says, where are you from? I am from the United States of America and I live in the Midwest. And currently my time is 5:48 Central Standard Time. Where are you from? Laura says, bite me again. I have a quick question. What's your question, Laura? Dean says, it's cold and offers are terrible. Oh, that's not good. You're such a hard-working man I don't know how many hours you work in the morning and then you go back again later and oh my gosh, doing that every single day. That's something. Google Chrome, are you Native American? I am American. Offer deals, are you married? I'm sorry, offer deals. That's just getting a little bit too personal and I don't understand why you would ask me that. Sunny says, no, boy, no, Dean. Laura says, like stuff about her life. Okay. And what about my life or what? You're unemployed. Well, that's rough. You know, times are tough. It'll get better. Nico, hello from Serbia. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Sally says, my dogs run the roost here. Laura said, what was the lady called again? I couldn't find her. What lady? Google Chrome. The hairstyle made me think Native American Red Indian. No. I am not Indian. Studio Savita, hi. Hi. Digital Gaming, hi. Hello. Lazar Novak. Romer Digital Gaming, hi. Google Chrome, please don't tell me I'm banned. Banned for what? Romer, good morning. Well, good day to you. Gaming, go to sleep. You have to go to school tomorrow. I work a W-2. I don't have to go to school tomorrow, and it's not even 6 o'clock where I'm at. Where are you from? I am from the United States of America. I live in the Midwest. Kisney, hello from Poland. Hello, welcome to the stream. Current, bump, which is best? I'm not sure. I understand. Lazar, do you know who is no? I don't. Brian, what is a W? Oh, it is my full-time job. I have part-time jobs that I call my gig work, and then I have a full-time job that I call a W-2. Gaming, well. Google Chrome, my son is watching on the tablet upstairs. His band is called Mud the Far Cuz. He would get a kick out of you shout out in his band. Okay. Here's a shout out to Mud the Farkas. All says, can you help me to get a green card? I'm sorry, I can't. Matrix says hi. Current says ha ha ha. Hello from Korea. Hello. Hello from the United States of America. Pentu says hi. Lazar says Novak, the best tennis player ever. Oh, that's awesome. The best basketball player in NBA league. Okay. Pinta says beautiful. Sally says, Yvonne, did you finish Snoopy yet? Oh, no, but I did finish Woodstock. I finished Woodstock. Can you see him? Yeah, so I just have the clouds, the flower, and Snoopy himself. I got his ears, his paws, the outline. Google says you said a naughty word. I did. Pinto says mom. Current says man, too good. Hero says, I can help you for the green card. Okay, somebody said they can help you. Pinto says, how are you? Current, thumbs up. It's what it is. Okay. Wow, nice art. Thank you, Pinto. Also, greetings from Turkey. Well, thank you so much, everybody that has dropped in and said hello to me. I appreciate you all. I wanted to go on for at least an hour, and I have done so. Pinto says, can I say you mom? Oh, hey, Ma. Yeah, they've been thick. How long have you been on? Sometimes there's people just watching, so. Pintul says, dear, I'm from India. Ma says hello. Thank you, Sunny. Pintul, you English nice. Thank you, Sunny. And you have a good night, and I hope you feel better. And I'm sorry, Ma, this is the end of my stream. I'm sure I'll probably see you on Tornado Garden stream. That's where I see you mostly. So, everybody have a great evening. Thank you so much for dropping in. And God bless everybody. Good night.